I'm finally arriving here in the city after a long time traveling. I want to see if I can enter here. So the police officer is getting closer. He always lets me pass, and this time won't be any different. So he took this paper, but now he got a little more serious. He said, "You're going to have to wait a little, unfortunately." But for what reason am I going to have to wait? Man, I literally live in this city. It doesn't make sense that I can't enter Brookhaven. I don't understand what's happening. He said, "I ask that you keep waiting, please." Okay, I'm going to wait, because it probably shouldn't be anything too serious. So I'm leaving the car exactly here, and this soldier went back there. But what could be written on this paper that made him not let me enter the city? Now there's even a horse coming here, and it's probably going to cross the border, and I want to see if he's going to be able to do this. So he stopped exactly here, and the police officer came to talk to him, and according to my calculations, he won't be able to enter the city. At least that's what I think is going to happen. He said, "You can enter. You're welcome here." Are you serious that he can enter the city, and I can't? But what's the difference between the two of us? So he just opened this border, and this guy entered the city with this horse. Why can he enter, and I can't? I really want to know the reason. It's not fair that he can enter, and I simply can't. At least tell me what's happening. He said, "You're going to enter the city one day." But what day am I going to enter the city? You have to tell me that. And apparently he can't talk. Okay, this is worse than it seems. He doesn't want to let me enter the city at all. So I'm going to have to keep waiting here in my car until the day he lets me enter here. Now there's this car arriving here. He's coming to pass through the border. I want to see if he's going to be able to. So he just arrived here, and the police officer came to talk to him, and you can see that he let him enter the city. Man, this simply doesn't make sense. Why can he enter, and I simply can't? So he just got out of his car. He said, "Noobs don't enter the city." I can't believe he's saying this. I'm sure this isn't the reason. So he got back in his car, and now he just left here. But I'm starting to suspect that there's something very wrong happening here. I'm coming here again. I'm even honking here. But now he just came closer. He said, "If you don't stop with this, I'm going to call the soldiers." Okay, it's better that I stop with this, so I'm going back here behind. Could it be that I can't enter the city because of this light that's under my car? I still don't know the reason, but one day I'm going to find this out. But while I was sitting here, a very weird car appeared that I've never seen before. Okay, how is something like this possible? An invisible car just arrived here. So the soldier came closer. He said, "I just need to check if you're human, and then you can enter the city." So a person just got out of here. Am I seeing this right? So the police officer got closer and let a guy who has an invisible car enter the city. Now he got in the car again. How is your car invisible? Now he opened the border, and this car just passed through here. This was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But now I want to talk to you again. Do you have any news about my case? I've already been waiting here for 24 hours, and I still couldn't enter the city. So he grabbed a radio and went back there. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but this doesn't look very good. But now there's a person calling me, and it's big. Tell me the reason you're calling me. He said, "Are you coming to the party? You're already late." I think unfortunately, I'm not going to make it. I'm basically stuck here at the border, but now there's a helicopter arriving here. Why is there a helicopter coming here? Now it landed down here. This is the most different thing I've ever seen. And from what it looks like, he came to talk to me. He said, "You can't enter the city anymore. Leave immediately." But what are you talking about? I literally live in this city, and now he passed through the border and came closer to me. He said, "You're going to need a lawyer, because if it depends on us, you're never going to enter the city. So far, you still haven't told me the reason." So he went back to his helicopter. He's parking this right here, because it seems like now he's going to take care of the border. This is even worse, because he looks like a very serious person. I can't believe what's happening. And now Bob's cousin is arriving here. Is he going to be able to pass the border? But now it looks like he saw me. He said, "Come on, I'm going to help you." I don't think this is going to work, because I've already tried everything. But even so, I'm going to try. So I'm here in his car, and now we're going to try to pass through the border here. I want to see if the soldier is going to let us. So he's aiming this gun in my direction. He said, "Bob's cousin can enter, but you can't." Okay, I had to get out of here. This was one of the saddest things that has ever happened. So he went inside there, and the border was closed. But Bob's cousin came to talk to me. He said, "I know a good lawyer who can help you with this. So I want this lawyer's contact. Now he can probably help me." Okay, he's giving me his contact. I just received it here. I have to talk to this lawyer urgently. I'm going to get revenge on this soldier who doesn't let me enter the city anymore. I'm going to find a way to enter here just to annoy all of them. It took a while, but finally he answered. "I need urgent help to be able to pass the border." He said, "I can get you out of there today." Wait, are you serious? So I want to hire you. It's going to be very good to finally go back to the city to show everyone that this was very unfair. He said, "I just need you to pay me in advance." Okay, I'm already paying him. There's a big chance this is a scam, but I can't keep thinking about that. I have to have positive thoughts to finally manage to get out of here. Now a few hours have already passed, and so far, he hasn't arrived here. I think I really fell for a scam. Now even the soldier came here. He said, "I feel a little sorry for you, but only a very little." Okay, thank you for saying that. I think you only made the situation worse. But what is this limousine doing here? Now even he's looking back here, because there's a limousine arriving here at the border. But it's not just any limousine. Actually, it's my lawyer. He really came to save me. I knew you would come. He said, "I'm going to take my client to court. There he will be judged for the supposed crimes he committed. I have the best lawyer of all. The soldier had to open the border. I have to thank this lawyer for everything he's doing for me. So I'm arriving here in the limousine. I can't wait to finally be judged, because I'm sure I'll be cleared of all the crimes they're accusing me of. I think the worst part is that I don't know what crimes these are. I literally have no idea what crimes they're accusing me of. I only know they're very bad crimes, because I'm being forbidden from even stepping into the city. Seriously, this is absurd. But now we arrived here at City Hall. He said, we're going to have to wait until daytime. Do you want to eat something? I think I do, since it's going to take a long time for this place to open. I think I want some food from the restaurant, so we're going back here behind. Seriously, this restaurant is really good. So we arrived exactly here. Big is even right here. I didn't know you worked here. I'm placing my order here. I'm going to want this food, and also this drink. And now he's going to prepare this. I didn't know that this whole time he worked here. Now he's frying the chicken to make the fried chicken. He really knows how to make food, which is a little impressive. So he put this here, and now he went to get the drinks, and now my food is ready. He confirmed the order, and now he's going to deliver this to me. Look, thank you very much. This is very good, and it must be the best food I've ever eaten. Now we have to go back to court, because you can see that it's starting to dawn. So we finally arrived here, and now let's go. I'm ready to do this. For some reason, he stopped. He said, everything is supposed to work out. You can stay calm. I'm sure it's going to work out. I don't know if I should be wearing these clothes. Maybe I should be a little more formal. Great, now I just arrived here, and I'm going to sit here in this chair, and my lawyer arrived here too. But why doesn't this start? Who are we waiting for? He said, we have to wait for the soldiers to arrive. Are you serious? Now the two soldiers arrived here. This is really very weird. The two of them are accusing me of something that I don't know. Now my lawyer just arrived here because he's going to defend me. He said, it's illegal for my client to be forbidden from entering the city, considering he was born here and even has a house. That's true. What's happening is totally illegal. So my lawyer went back to the chair, and now this soldier arrived here. I'm curious to see what he's going to say. He said, he's no longer a citizen of the city for 2 years, and he also doesn't have a house here anymore. But what are you talking about? I'm literally a citizen of Brookhaven, and I also have a house here. He said, you had one. Someone set it on fire. You were the ones who did this, I'm sure. And now he came back here to his chair, and now the judge grabbed the hammer of truth and is hitting the table here. He's going to decide if I'm innocent or not, but I'm sure I'm innocent. He said, Wheelix can't enter the city anymore, but he can visit it for only 1 hour under the soldier's supervision. This is the worst thing that could have happened. Even my lawyer is more scared. He said, I've been a lawyer for many years, and I've never seen something like this happening. This simply doesn't make sense. Now I'm being taken here. He even handcuffed me, and I'm going to have to get in here in the military car. All of this is very unfair. I don't know why you're doing this to me, since I don't have a fight with you. To be completely honest, I don't even know these soldiers that well. They just hate me, and they even lied about my house. He said, do you want to go there to see that we're not lying? I really want to see this, so we're going back here behind. I'm sure they're lying, and no one set my house on fire. Great, we arrived here. Now this border was opened, and my house is here in front. But what happened to it? Man, my house disappeared. I can't believe they set my house on fire. I'm sure it was you. He said, we're only doing our job. We don't have any reason to fight with you. I think he's actually right. There's no reason for them to fight with me. Someone with a position above them is making me lose everything, and they're only obeying because it's their job. So now they're taking me out of here, and they're taking me outside the border, which is very sad. But now at least I know what to do. I have to find out who the person is that's forcing them to do this. Now we arrived right here. He just opened the border, and now I'm going to have to leave here. Someone is giving orders to the soldiers to not let me enter the city anymore. Man, you have to tell me who's doing this. I think I deserve to know this. He said, no one is chasing you. You just broke the laws, and now you were forbidden from entering the city. So tell me what crime I committed. So he's coming to check this. He grabbed the laptop that was here, and he's checking on the laptop what crime I committed. I don't remember committing literally any crime. So now he came closer. He said, it's censored here. It doesn't show what crime you committed. Are you seeing this? It simply doesn't make sense. So now he came closer. He said, it was the president who asked for you not to enter the city anymore. Now please, don't tell this to people or I'll lose my job. I promise I won't tell this to people. Bob's cousin, you won't believe what I found out. The president forbade me from entering the city. He said, but who is the president? This is exactly the problem. People don't know who the president is. I've never even voted in my life because I never needed to. So it's common for people not to know the president. Now I'm calling the scientist because I want to see if he knows who the president is. He said, but of course I know. He looks a lot like you. Okay, this is a little weird. Does he look that much like me? So now he sent a photo, and this president is literally the same as me. How is something like this possible? He's literally a copy of me. But now the soldier is arriving here. He said, you're not telling people what I told you, right? But of course not. I would never do something like that. I'm going to have to sleep in this house, which is really very sad because I just want to go back to my house, and I can't even do that anymore because it was destroyed. So I'm going to have to sleep in this completely abandoned house. Now we're finally on another day. I had a terrible night of sleep, so I finally got up, and today is the day I'm going to tell the world the truth. This president is forbidding me from entering the city just because I look like him, but actually, he's the one who copied me. I'm really sure about that, but I had a genius idea of something I should never do, but even so I'm going to do it. I have to, somehow, get over this border, but I noticed that this part is broken, and to this day they haven't fixed it, so this could be the perfect chance for me to finally go back to the city and expose the truth. Great, I just arrived here. So the soldier came closer. He said, I recommend that you leave. You can't enter here. Okay, I'm already leaving. And he went back to his cabin. He's sleeping inside here, but what he doesn't know is that I'm entering the city this way. Great, I just passed through the border. He probably didn't even notice that, and now I'm coming here as fast as possible to appear on the news. This will be the only way to tell everyone the truth and show that I'm being unfairly persecuted. Everyone is watching TV, and this will be my perfect chance to appear here. Great, I just arrived here, and I'm going to appear on television. The journalist is looking at me. He said, you look like the president. Actually, I'm the real version, and the president is forbidding me from entering the city. And after a few hours saying this, I think my time is over because the soldier is arriving here, and I'm being taken inside here. Once again, I'm going to have to leave the city. He said, actually, you're going to a new trial. Now we're flying. I didn't expect this in any way, but I really did receive a new trial, which is going to be very good for me. There's a big chance that now things are going to work out. Now I'm sitting right here, and my copy is right here next to me. He's a poorly made copy of me. He said, now Wheelix can enter the city again because what the president did was illegal. This is really very good. Obviously, he's not happy. He said, but I'm president. I deserve to have the right to forbid people from entering the city. I don't think so. Now he grabbed the hammer of truth, and he's hitting the table there. He said, the president will be arrested for what he did. This is very good. Now he's completely arrested, and somehow I'm going to have to rebuild my house. I just don't know how I'm going to do this. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a channel member, and I'll add you on Roblox.